Hello dear students. Today, we'll cover the first chapter of 10th history. First, we'll give you a quick summary of the chapter. This will help you understand the main ideas. Then, we'll do the exercises together. These include questions and answers from the chapter. If you want to go straight to the exercise, check the timestamps in the video description or the pinned comment below. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. 10th History Chapter Number 1. Historiography, Development in the West. Notes plus question and answers. Lesson notes / summary. 1.1. Tradition of historiography. Historiography. Writing critical historical narratives. Conceptual framework. Determines event inclusion and interpretation. Ancient methods. Preservation through cave paintings, storytelling, songs, and ballads. Modern sources. These traditional methods are now considered historical sources. One point two. Modern historiography. Scientific principles. Begins with formulating relevant questions. Anthropocentric focus. Questions about human deeds, excluding divine interrelations. Evidence-based. Answers supported by reliable evidence, including archaeology. Study of artifacts and physical remains. Archival science. Preservation and interpretation of historical documents. Epigraphy. Deciphering inscriptions and ancient writing. Linguistics. Analysis of language evolution and usage. Numismatics. Study of coins and currency. Genealogy. Tracing familial and lineage connections. Human progress. Depicts mankind's journey through historical deeds. Greek origins. Rooted in ancient Greek writings, particularly Herodotus's The Histories. One point three. Development of scientific perspective in Europe and historiography. 18th century progress. Advances in philosophy and science. Objectivity. Emphasis on objective truth in historical inquiry. Göttingen University, 1737. First independent history department in Germany, becoming a center for historical studies. One point four. Notable scholars. René Descartes, 1596 to 1650. Critical examination. Verification of historical documents' reliability. Method rule. Never accept anything as true until all doubts are excluded. Notable work. Discourse on the method. Voltaire, 1694 to 1778. Social context. Inclusion of social traditions, trade, economy, and agriculture. Modern historiography founder. Integration of all aspects of human life into historical analysis. Notable work. Extensive historical analysis in his writings. Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, 1770 to 1831. Logical presentation. Presentation of historical reality in a logical manner. Timeline of progress. Events as indicators of historical progress. Dialectics method. Thesis, antithesis, synthesis. Notable works. Encyclopedia of Philosophical Sciences, Reason in History. Leopold von Ranke, 1795 to 1886. Critical method. Emphasis on using original documents for historical research. Historical truth. Achievable through meticulous examination of documents. Notable works. The Theory and Practice of History, The Secret of World History. Karl Marx, 1818 to 1883. Class struggle. Focus on history as driven by economic exploitation and class struggle. Human relationships. Impact of means of production on societal relationships. Notable work. Das Kapital. Annales School. Broaden scope. Inclusion of climate, local people, agriculture, trade, technology, and social divisions. French origin. Originated in early 20th century France, emphasizing comprehensive historical contexts. Feminist historiography. Women's perspective. Restructuring history to include women's roles and perspectives. Women as an independent social class in 1990 historical writings. Summary. Tradition. Historiography involves writing critical historical narratives based on a conceptual framework. Ancient societies used cave paintings, storytelling, and songs as historical sources. Modern approach. Rooted in scientific principles, modern historiography asks anthropocentric questions and provides evidence-based answers supported by disciplines like archaeology, epigraphy, and linguistics. It traces human progress through historical deeds, originating from ancient Greek writings. European influence. By the 18th century, Europe advanced in philosophy and science, emphasizing objectivity in historical inquiry. Göttingen University, 1737, pioneered independent historical studies. Notable scholars. René Descartes pioneered critical examination of historical documents. Voltaire integrated social contexts into historiography. Hegel introduced logical presentation of history. Leopold von Ranke emphasized original document use. Karl Marx focused on class struggle. The Annales School broadened historical contexts. Feminist historiography reshaped history with women's perspectives. Exercise. Question 1. A. Choose the correct option from the given options and complete the statement. Sub-question 1. It may be said that Voltaire was the founder of modern historiography. Sub-question 2. Michel Foucault wrote the book entitled Archaeology of Knowledge. B. Identify and write the wrong pair in the following set. 1. Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, Reason in History. 2. Leopold von Ranke, The Theory and Practice of History. 3. Herodotus, The Histories. 4. Karl Marx, Discourse on the Method. Answer. Karl Marx, Discourse on the Method. Discourse on the Method was written by René Descartes. Question 2. Explain the following concepts. Sub-question 1. Dialectics. Answer. According to Hegel, grasping the meaning of any event happens in terms of two direct opposites. In order to understand the true nature of a thing, one needs to know both true and false, similarly good and bad. This method of analysis, which is based on opposites, is known as dialectics. Sub-question 2. Annales School. Answer. 1. Annales School was started by the French historians in 20th century. Two. It gave a new direction to history writing. 3. It was recognized now that history was not only about the political events, kings and leaders, but also climate, people, agriculture, trade, technology, means of communication, social divisions and their psychology, etc. Question 3. Explain the following with its reason. Sub-question 1. Historical research was driven to focus in depth on various aspects of women's life. Answer. 1. The writings of Simone de Beauvoir helped in establishing the fundamentals of feminism. 2. The feminist historiography emphasized not only on the inclusion of women in history but also on the rethinking of the male-dominated perspective of history. 3. As a result, historical research was driven to focus in depth on various aspects of women's life, such as their employment, their role in trade unions, institutions working for their cause, their family life, etc. Sub-question 2. Foucault called his method the archaeology of knowledge. Answer. 1. Foucault drew attention to the fact that archaeology does not strive to reach the ultimate historical truth but attempts to explain various transitions in the past. 2. He felt that explaining the transition in history is more important than arranging historical events in chronological order. 3. Foucault supplemented his method of historical analysis by including unacknowledged areas such as psychological disorders, science of medicine, prison administration, etc. Hence, this method is called archaeology of knowledge. Question 4. Complete the concept chart. Answer is given directly. Question 5. Answer the following in detail. Sub-question 1. Explain Karl Marx's class theory. Answer. 1. According to Karl Marx, history was not about abstract ideas, it was about living people. 2. Human relationships were shaped by the fundamental needs of people and their ownership as well as nature of the prevalent means of production to meet those needs. 3. The accessibility of these means to different strata of society may not be equal. 4. This inequality causes a division of society into classes, leading to a class struggle. 5. The class that owns the means of production economically exploits the rest of the classes. Sub-question 2. What are the 4 characteristics of modern historiography? Answer. 1. Its method is based on scientific principles. It begins with the formation of relevant questions. 2. These questions are about the deeds of the members of societies of a particular period. History does not suggest any interrelation between divine and human deeds. 3. Answer to these questions are supported by reliable evidence. 4. History presents a graph of mankind's journey with the help of past human deeds. Sub-question 3. What is feminist historiography? Answer. 1. The restructuring of history from the perspective of women is called as feminist historiography. 2. Feminist historiography emphasized not only on the inclusion of women in history but also on rethinking of the male-dominated perspective of history. 3. It drove historical research to focus in depth on various aspects of women's life such as their employment, their role in trade unions, institutions working for their cause, their family life, etc. 4. In historical writing after 1990, women were portrayed as an independent social class. Sub-question 4. Explain Leopold von Ranke perspective of history. Answer. 1. Leopold von Ranke criticized imaginative narration of history. 2. He emphasized on information gathered through original documents. 3. He also stated that all types of documents associated with a historical event need to be examined with the greatest care. 4. He believed that with this method it was possible to reach the historical truth.
Great video. Mom.
Yes.
I found the good channel for study.
Great. Like the video, share it to your school friends. Subscribe to it. But what's the channel's name?
Wings of Fire Academy.